Bowman here from BWOne.com, and we're going to do a comparison between a Sony Internet TV and the Logitech Revue. We're going to compare and contrast between the two of them and kind of give you an idea, trying to help you out which one you want to buy if you're in a search for Google TV. So let's start off with the software. So both of them run Google TV, which is Android based. It's Android 2.1 Update 1. And for the most part, they're pretty much exactly the same in terms of software offerings inside of it. Difference being that the Sony Internet TV is pretty much it's all black and pretty much plain as far. It looks like pretty much a stock version of Android. And the Logitech Revue adds a couple of different customizations. Has a sort of a blue tint over the user interface. You get the advantages of HD video calling through the Logitech Revue, and the sort of the network sharing menu where you can kind of share media between your PC. They've customized that to make it a little bit more user friendly. But other than that, the software is pretty much exactly the same. Where the differences really do come in is pretty much on a hardware aspect of things. As you can see here on the top, this is the Logitech Revue, nice and light, small as far as footprint, versus the Sony Internet TV, which is much bigger in footprint, much closer to the size of a real set-top box or a Blu-ray player, because this does come with a Blu-ray player inside of it. So it's much bigger and much larger. They both run Intel Atom processors. There's really no true onboard storage with it. They both come with USB ports, I believe. Let's see, the Sony here has one in the front, and I believe 3 here in the back. 1 in the front, 3 in the back, and the Logitech only has 2 here instead. But other than that, that's pretty much it between the main differences. They obviously are also on the price as well too, with the Logitech coming in a little bit lower versus the Sony, but the Sony does have the addition of the Blu-ray player. And the other major differences do come in via the controls and the keyboards. So Logitech went with a more traditional keyboard style with a much bigger trackpad, and I think it's much easier to type on this versus the Sony, but it's much more of the traditional keyboard what you would find on a PC on your computer. And but it's nice and thin, so it's not too heavy and stuff, but much bigger than what you would standardly get with a remote control, obviously. And the Sony Internet TV is remote control is a lot smaller, a lot more compact. Keys are a little bit more difficult to get used to, but obviously having a full QWERTY keyboard in such a compact size is pretty nice. So there'll be some compromises doing that. It has a much smaller trackpad, but it's much more comfortable in the hand. It feels like kind of like a video game controller in the hand, and it's a much smaller footprint, you know, compared to the Logitech keyboard, which went much larger. And they sort of kind of went opposite directions. With the actual players, Sony's bigger than the Logitech, but in the controls, the Logitech is bigger than the Sony. Both controllers will map to most of your TV and AV receivers and stuff like that. It'll allow you to sync up with it so you can control it right from here. But it doesn't mean you'll be able to get rid of those controls, because it won't be exactly able to do every single thing. So you definitely need to keep your remote controls around. But other than that, between the two of them, pretty much that's the comparison between the two of them. I would say if you're looking for a Blu-ray player, you don't have one already, and you're looking to play Blu-ray movies along with the streaming and stuff that you get with Google TV, or you already have a Blu-ray player and you're looking to consolidate some space together, the Sony Internet TV is probably the best one to go with. If you are looking for HD video calling, you don't have a Blu-ray player, you're looking to stream content now, you're just looking to go on Netflix, you're not buying any Blu-ray movies, anything like that, the Logitech is definitely the better way to go, because it's a little bit cheaper as far as sort of the box itself, but the price does ramp up when you add on that HD video camera. Other than that, that's pretty much it between the two. So Sony Internet TV versus Google TV, they're both great boxes. They both work very well, and they are definitely for two different audiences, depending on exactly what you're looking for. So let me know what you think of this comparison. Share your thoughts here. If you have the Sony, let us know what your thoughts. If you have the Logitech, let me know what your thoughts, and vice versa. If you have the Sony, well, what do you think of the Logitech? And if you have the Logitech, what do you think of the Sony? Let's kind of collect our thoughts here and kind of help people out in deciding between the two of them. So this is Bowman here from BWOne.com. Be sure to head over to BWOne.com/Google TV, where we'll have all our stuff related to Google TV. All the videos and postings will all be on that page right there. You can access it all through there as well. And subscribe to our YouTube page here. Follow us on Twitter. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition.